Hi students, in today's lesson we will read the story The Snake and the Mirror, which is written by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir and translated from Malayalam to English by V. Abdullah. Most of us see ourselves in the mirror every day. What goes through your mind when you do that? Have you ever noticed a pet animal looking at its reflection? I wonder what they think when they see themselves in the mirror. This story tells us about the humorous experience of a homeopathic doctor as he encounters a snake. The chapter begins with the narrator who was discussing about snakes with a few people. The narrator is a homeopathic doctor. He asked the people sitting around him, "Has a snake, especially a big cobra, ever wrapped itself around you?" Everyone turns silent. And then the doctor shares a story from his past. It was a hot summer night. It was late, around 10 p.m., when he returned to his room after having a meal at a restaurant. As he opened the door, he heard a familiar noise. This indicated the presence of rats. There was no electric supply in the house, so he lit a kerosene lamp. He had just started his new medical practice, so his income was low. He could only manage a small, rented room with his limited income. The room had one wall which faced the open yard. The roof was tiled with long supporting gables on the wall's beam. There was no ceiling. Rats regularly moved back and forth along the beam. All that the doctor possessed was 60 rupees, shirts, some dhotis, and a black coat. He took off his black coat, white shirt, and not so white vest, and opened the windows to let some air in. Then he made his bed close to the wall. He had trouble sleeping, so he went out to the veranda but found no relief. Finally, he returned to the room and took out a book, The Materia Medic, from beneath the table. There was a mirror and a comb on the table. The narrator looked at himself in the mirror and combed his hair. As he saw himself in the mirror, he started thinking that he is unmarried, a doctor too, so he should look handsome and find a better match for himself. He made up his mind to shave daily and grow a thin moustache. He also decided to maintain an attractive smile to appear more handsome. He started to walk in the room and contemplated the idea of getting married to a wealthy doctor who is overweight, so that she cannot chase after him if he makes a mistake and needs to run away. He again sat on his chair. Just then he heard a dull thud, like a fallen rubber tube. When he turned around, to his horror, he found a fat snake wriggling over the back of the chair and landing on his shoulder. What would the doctor do now? Will he run away or freeze with fear? What would you do in this situation?